Hello friends, hearty welcome. I hope that you found the previous episode useful. It was our endeavor to share with you a practice of heartfulness that can find a place in your day-to-day life to unburden yourself from heaviness. You came to know how the impressions and samskaras are formed in your subconscious and a technique to remove them to live light. This technique is called Heartfulness Cleaning. It is recommended to be practiced daily in the evening after your day's work is over. But accumulation of impressions is never ending, and no matter how much we try to clean ourselves on a daily basis, the baggage does not seem to empty out. Because on one side, we are cleaning these impressions on a daily basis, while on the other, we also keep on increasing new impressions in our existing baggage. In today's episode, you shall learn to simplify your life and reinforce the importance of cleaning so that formation of impressions could be minimized. You would discover a lifestyle to practically minimize the impressions gathering in your subconscious. Let's figure out how. Let's reflect on a few questions to find out how to do that effectively. Is there a way to minimize the formation of impressions in my subconscious to live light? Is it possible to shield myself from the formation of impressions to live a life full of inner light? How do I use heartfulness practices to stay connected with my inner light? Is there a way to minimize the formation of impressions in my subconscious to live light? The beginner's mind is free from conditionings and impressions. The mind of a child resembles this state of innocence and wonder. As we embark on the journey of life, we get conditioned by so many things along the way and undergo various experiences. We also become emotionally entangled. For example, have you ever observed in serials why people are trying to make some of these small things into big things? Someone is crying, someone is weeping, someone is shouting, and the whole melodrama. People are over dramatizing to sway your emotions, to have an emotional appeal, though the issue could be simply addressed by people talking to each other quietly. You are objectively able to look at it because you are not entangled in those emotions, as you are not part of the act and drama. Yet, after watching the serial, you realize that it is a melodrama. But when it comes to you, you do the same thing. At the heat of the moment, you get identified with your emotions and your surroundings, and it drives you crazy to the point of losing your clarity because you cannot see yourself doing that objectively, as we can see happening in a serial. You are in the emotion. You are not able to control your emotions. Rather, your emotions are swaying you. How do you get in the grip of an emotional whirlpool? How do you get into sensual titillations? Though having emotions adds to the richness of human life, but getting entangled in them makes our life complex. It obstructs our inner light by creating a layer around our soul. We can bring lightness in our lives if we remove these complexities and impressions from their roots. For every 1,000 hacking at the leaves of evil, there is one striking at the root. The quote is a powerful reminder of the importance of identifying and addressing the root cause of any problem rather than addressing the symptoms from the surface. If a ketchup falls on your shirt, would you wait to clean that stain till evening? You would immediately like to rinse it with water. For example, if your room is smelling, would spraying air freshener remove the smell? It will suppress the smell, but never remove it. Our stains in the form of impressions are lying buried in our subconscious and making us feel heavy. You need to clean those impressions at the end of the day from the very root of your subconscious. Daily practice of evening cleaning regulates our emotions, and we are lightened from our burden and are able to see ourselves objectively and act with clarity. The way to minimize the formation of impressions is to nip it in the bud by removing our samskaric seed from our heart every day. All these impressions are stored in our heart. At the end of the day, if you could keep your heart clean of all the samskaras, you are not carrying today's baggage to the next day. So the importance of daily cleaning cannot be overstated in minimizing our impressions and simplifying our life. A day should come in our lives when we become so light that we shine from inside and live in tune with nature with simplicity and ease. Is it possible to shield myself from the formation of impressions to live a life full of inner light? The way to shield yourself from potential situations in advance that might cascade into formation of impressions is to remain alert. One could keep a vigil in one's heart. Now suppose you are having an argument and you know it is not going to lead you anywhere and it will disturb your consciousness for the rest of the day. What would you do? It is better to terminate that argument in the middle, saying I am sorry, and back off. You have a choice to back off and avoid it. Arguments can be prevented by not allowing yourself to argue in the first place. Let's take another example. AI algorithms are watching us, tempting us. So our alertness is important. Do I need to watch this reel or not? Be alert. Do I need to watch this serial or not? Be alert. Think before you click or swipe. This is how you will stop gathering a lot of impressions and spoiling your consciousness. We also create impressions when we succumb to certain temptations. We can avert such situations by a quick cleaning for 5 minutes. Then and there itself, you could be watchful in the interval between evening cleaning and when you finally close your eyes to sleep. We indulge in so many more things in our leisure time. TV time, Instagram time, WhatsApp time, friends time, party time, etc. to create more impressions that are not cleaned. For example, we end up watching unnecessary things on the internet. We get upset with the video we see online. In the process, we form samskaras. We are most susceptible to forming impressions just before we are going to sleep. A wise person would avoid all such situations that can possibly lead to formation of samskaras. So we need to cultivate a lifestyle that protects us. This few minutes of cleaning purifies us. You need to have that desire and will to purify yourself in the first place. We are all conscious about our external hygiene, but what about the inner hygiene? A few minutes of cleaning brings a fresh perspective, giving you wisdom to choose between right and wrong. So having now purified your system to some extent, you are able to discriminate. Had you succumbed to temptation, you would have invited those impurities. The act of cleaning instantaneously brings a fresh mindset. A wheel of consciousness forms a protective layer around us, surrounding us, protecting and enveloping us. Discrimination is its filter. When this protective wisdom is there, we have a shield. Your lifestyle should be of such a high order that impressions don't come near to you. Your lifestyle could be full of light and purity. I must not be a collector of garbage and impressions. Your heart is not meant to be filled with garbage and impressions. It is meant to be filled with light, divinity, and purity. The best of it is to lead such a life that we don't form samskaras at all. We could build a protective shield around us, protecting us from gathering all these impurities. And the only protective shield is the weapon of our inner connection with the light within our heart. We all have beautiful light within. We just sometimes forget it is there. Nothing can dim the light which shines from within. So we can build protective shield around us by doing two things. By remaining alert, by orienting our connection with the light in our heart inwards. We are aiming at such a lifestyle, the purest, where nothing touches us, to minimize the formation of impressions. How do I use heartfulness practices to stay connected with my inner light? When we do our cleaning, we create a vacuum within us. We feel pure and serene. Serenity once created should not be spoiled. When we are still packed with desires, that vacuum gets filled with desires and unnecessary things. How will you know if your inner purity has been compromised? What are the signs? With a pure conscience, even a rabbit acts like a lion. And with a compromised conscience, impurity-filled conscience, even a lion will behave like a rabbit. We need to fill that vacuum with something positive and noble. It is this purity which weaves our destiny. We have to be careful about the impurities that destroy our destiny. We can infuse good qualities in us and our environment by having prayerful thought in our mind, in our heart. For example, you are with friends with bad habits. You are in a courtroom. You are in a bar. You are in a crowded place where people are making all sorts of noise. Your friends are talking crap. You can't be in a pristine environment all the time. So how do you protect yourself in such a surrounding? You can't control your environment. In order to protect myself from that environment, can I create a shield? Is there a heartfulness practice that creates a shield around me? The shield is to offer a cry from the heart to protect yourself. You can suggest, everyone around me is developing correct thinking, right understanding, and an honest approach to life. They are attaining rightness in action and perfection in character. May that serve as a protection for my right action and perfection in my character. I surround myself in that shield such that I may be in a difficult environment. My inner cry will appeal to the higher nature to protect me. So now we have done our cleaning. We have maintained the inner connection with our heart and the conscience. We can further build a shield by offering a cry to the higher nature to protect myself and everyone from a heavy environment. Whenever you get free time, send out waves of these suggestions with a lot of love. This is applicable anywhere, anytime. Here you can maintain your environment with positivity and light to bring a vibrational shift in the environment. With this, our inner light continues to shine through us under all situations. How much light shines through you now? The illuminating glow of correct thinking and right understanding pierces through the darkness of samskaras. Correct thinking and right understanding helped you to make a choice that dissolved your samskaras. Heartfulness recommends that having one application, one goal in life will take you somewhere through an optimum utilization of your inner resources. When my focus is on the main thing, I can be playing soccer, I can be driving, I can be having fun with my friends, but my main focus is never diverted. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. What is that main thing? It is the light within your heart that guides your way. The main thing is my tender and loving connection with the inner light. Heartfulness practices help me to remain connected with my inner light. It is allowed to attend to other things very minimally, and I do other things only to support the main endeavor. If you have this clarity in mind, then you will make it through smoothly. Your sail will be smooth through this journey because you have the right understanding. To summarize what we discussed today, we can minimize the formation of impressions in our subconscious by removing samskaric seeds from our heart through evening cleaning. Keep doing your evening cleaning on a daily basis. We can shield ourselves from gathering impressions by remaining alert, discriminative, doing a few minutes cleaning wherever required to regain a beginner's mind, and by orienting our connection with the inner light in our heart inwards. We need to fill the vacuum created in our heart with positive qualities. We can offer a cry of the heart, a prayer to higher nature in difficult situations to protect ourselves and others. Wisdom warrants that you should simplify your life by realizing this vital need to maintain your inner hygiene under all circumstances. You could lead a life of such an order that does not compromise your inner purity and keep your conscience clean. Be courageous, be loving, be peaceful, and less inviting to desires. That is the heartfulness way of life. To achieve this, the need of heartfulness cleaning cannot be overstated as a practice, added with filling the vacuum in our heart with divinity and purity towards the end of cleaning process. When we clean ourselves, we also clean others indirectly. Heartfulness cleaning is your detox and rejuvenation routine. At around sunset time, doing the cleaning helps you eliminate all the emotional complexities and impurities gathered during the day. Simply affirm that all complexities and impurities are being cleaned and simplify your life. Let us now walk through a guided heartfulness cleaning. Stay tuned and follow the instructions.
Sit in a comfortable position with the intention to remove all the impressions accumulated during the day. Sit comfortably and close your eyes softly and gently. Imagine that all impurities and complexities in your body are moving to the back of your upper body. Now imagine that the impurities and complexities are starting to flow out as smoke from the back of your upper body, beginning with the back of your head. They are slowly moving out from the back of your head and from the back of your neck in the form of smoke. The impurities and complexities are also now leaving from the back of your shoulders. They are flowing out as smoke. And now from your upper back. And lower back. From the back of your entire upper body, impurities and complexities are flowing out as smoke. From the back of your entire upper body, impurities and complexities are flowing out as smoke. Gently accelerate this process. Accelerate the flow from the back of your head and from the back of your neck. Imagine the complexities and impurities flowing out faster from the back of your shoulders, from your upper back, and your lower back. from the back of your entire upper body, impurities and complexities are flowing out as smoke. Imagine that the flow of smoke is getting faster. All impurities and complexities are leaving your body in the form of smoke from the back of your head, from the back of your neck, from the back of your shoulders, your upper back and lower back. From your entire upper body, impurities and complexities are flowing out as smoke. From the back of your entire upper body, impurities and complexities are flowing out as smoke. This process is getting faster and faster. All impurities and complexities are leaving your body in the form of smoke from the back of your head, from the back of your neck, from the back of your shoulders, your upper back, and lower back. Feel yourself getting lighter as the impurities are leaving your system. Imagine that the flow of smoke is gently tapering off. Feel that all impurities and complexities have now left your body. We are now ready to begin the second part of the process. Imagine a current of purity coming from the source of all creation and entering your heart from in front. This current is flowing into your heart and spreading throughout your system. Every particle is getting saturated in it. Imagine every particle of your body is emanating lightness and simplicity. Imagine yourself returning to a more balanced state. Now gently open your eyes.